Good evening, friends. Calm down in your bed. Close your heavy eyes and listen the story. Title: Emrly and the Heart of Shadows. Once upon a time, in a distant land beyond the highest mountains and deepest forests, there was a kingdom called the Kingdom of Shadows. This kingdom was bathed in a soft twilight, where the sun never fully set and the stars never fully appeared. It was a world of perpetual dusk, where the light and shadows danced together, creating an atmosphere of mystery and wonder. In this magical kingdom lived a young girl named Emrly. She had the rare ability to see things no one else could, threads of light connecting the world, and whispers of the stars carrying secrets. One evening, as Emrly sat by her window gazing at the horizon, she heard a soft voice calling her name. She stepped into the garden, where she saw a glowing portal swirling with soft light and dark tendrils. The voice grew clearer and more urgent. "Emrly, you are needed." With both excitement and fear, Emrly entered the portal. In an instant, she was transported to a world that seemed like a dream. Endless skies, floating islands, and shimmering rivers of light. Emrly arrived in a world where everything seemed alive. Before her stood Lyra, a tall and radiant figure with eyes that sparkled like stars. Lyra was the guardian of the veil, a protector of the threads of light that connected their worlds. Lyra explained that Emrly's unique ability to see these threads was needed to protect them from a force seeking to unravel them. Lyra told Emrly that her journey had begun. She must follow the light, as it would guide her to the source of the danger. Emrly found herself standing before an ancient stone gate, covered in vines and pulsing with energy. Above the gate was the word obsidian. With a mix of curiosity and fear, Emrly touched the gate, and it creaked open, revealing a vast, mysterious forest. Emrly entered the forest, where the trees were as dark as night and the leaves shimmered with a soft, ethereal glow. The air was filled with an eerie calm, and the shadows whispered softly around her. She walked deeper into the forest, feeling the silence that enveloped her, disturbed only by her own footsteps. Suddenly, a low growl echoed through the trees. Emrly froze, and glowing eyes appeared from the shadows. A massive wolf, its fur a mix of shadow and light, stepped forward. Instead of fear, Emrly felt a strange sense of understanding. She remembered Lyra's words, "Trust the light within you." She stepped forward, holding out her glowing palm, and calmly spoke. "I mean you no harm." The wolf led Emrly deeper into the forest, where the path became clearer. The shadows receded, replaced by soft beams of light. Eventually, they reached the heart of the forest, a great ancient tree whose bark was twisted and gnarled. At its base was a stone pedestal holding a glowing crystal, pulsing in rhythm with the world. The wolf explained that this was the heart of light, and it must be protected. As Emrly reached out to touch the crystal, the air hummed with energy, and the sky darkened. A shadowy figure emerged from the trees, tall and imposing, its face hidden beneath a cloak of darkness. The figure spoke coldly. "The light will be consumed, and the shadows will reign." Emrly stood firm, her resolve growing as she prepared for the challenge ahead. Emrly's heart filled with resolve. She would not let the shadow consume the light. As she touched the crystal, a surge of energy filled her, pushing back the dark figure. The shadow shrieked and began to dissipate as Emrly stood strong, surrounded by the protective light of the crystal. The forest trembled, but the balance was restored. With the shadow figure vanquished, the sky began to brighten, and the stars twinkled softly. Emrly knew her journey was far from over, but she had restored balance to the kingdom of shadows. She returned to her home, her heart filled with hope and courage, knowing that she would always carry the light within her, no matter where the path led. The end.